Waterford did get very, very close. And, you mentioned the one with Austin Gleeson, he should have thrown it over, and there was a few like that. Is there any major things that Clare can take from Waterford's performance and say, yeah, we'll implement that and hope for the same?
Yeah, they probably will. And you see, the question is, was it enough there on the part of Limerick, or was it the first signs that Limerick and the force that they were? And I think that will be really put to the test on Saturday evening, because you must remember, Jack, that Limerick go into the game on Saturday evening defending an unbeaten record dating back to 2019 when they were beaten in the final round by Tipperary. They haven't lost in the Munster Championship since. All right, 2 years were straight knockout. But the only county that really has laid a glove on them of any description has been Clare, because they drew with them in the last round of the league last year in Ennis. They drew with them in the Munster final in Thurles, and Limerick went on to win in extra time. And if there's anything, Jack, and you'll excuse me for saying it, Eoin, if there's anything that focused the minds of Clare hurlers and Clare folk, it's the sight of a Limerick jersey. So Clare against Tipperary and Clare against Limerick are two totally different beasts.
Yeah. Eoin, anything, you thought coming, I suppose, watching the game in Thurles, that you thought, yeah, Clare need to, implement that?
Well, just on Matt's point there, we're not going to only have to lay a glove in them. We're probably going to have a horseshoe inside the gloves to really have a knockout blow, because I think Clare would have preferred it if Limerick had kind of mauled Waterford and kind of won quite easily, because then they might have taken us likely with the results in Ennis. Now Limerick know they have to improve, and Matt was wondering, was it a blip? I think we've seen from experience that it probably is. You know what I mean? You're going on that experience and all that. You can't see that it'll be more of a pattern. So they're going to obviously have a bit of introspection over the coming days, and they're going to be coming back with a point to prove. But so are Clare, and we're going to have to do a lot more. So I think Clare will definitely have to look at what Waterford were doing. I think they'll know themselves anyway from playing Limerick previously. I think we got it very wrong tactically in 2020 that we just held our positions and let the Limerick half forward line just roam anywhere they wanted, and they could just pick off points at will. I think if you go with them, that's going to be a mistake as well. So I think you have to have a blend between the two, where sometimes you sit and sometimes you go. And I think probably Clare will be trying to do something similar at the other side. There's a lot of this two-man full forward lines now, and then kind of congesting the middle and trying to make that space inside where guys are going to run, and there's going to be a lot of roving players around. I think in terms of performances, yeah, definitely Clare are going to have to cut out any mistakes. It's going to have to be flawless, really. The back, I think, were under pressure, but I think they were exposed a lot of the time against Tipperary. Tipperary got that tactically right, where they just allowed a two-man full forward line, and Clare just only had two defenders back there for 65 metres, and then in the second half, Ronan Maher just sat there. So I don't think Clare will be as naive again, but we're going to have to up the performance nearly like 200 or 300% off going off Sunday anyway. So it's a long shot, but as Matt said, it's a derby at the end of the day, and anything can happen in a derby. So we don't know with sendings off or injuries or anything like that goes along. So look, sure, we'll all be there anyway.